In object-oriented programming, the encapsulation is a very important concept, and in interviews people generally ask this question, that what is the difference between the abstraction and the encapsulation. And most of us answer it with this, like abstraction lets you focus on what the object does instead of how it does, and encapsulation means hiding the internal details or mechanics of how an object does something. So I think both of these statements are same. So there is no difference technically, because focusing on only the object and not how does it the things, and hiding the internal details or mechanics of how an object does something is same. So as you can see that there is no difference between them clearly. So I try to create a this video to differentiate between both these, so that we have a clear picture of abstraction and the encapsulation. And also people generally miss one thing, that is the important factor, that is the data hiding. Both of these terms, the abstraction and the encapsulation, is related to data hiding. And in this picture you can see that we generally implement the data hiding using the access modifiers like private, public, internal, protected, and the encapsulation is nothing, just the concrete methods, wrapping up the logic into the concrete methods, that is just in the braces. Everything that is into the braces is the encapsulation, and whereas the abstraction is nothing, it's just a generalized form of encapsulation. So let me try to show this with a very simple example. So in this example I would have a sequence of numbers, and it is integers, and I will create an object that does some operation on this sequence, and then we will sum the even numbers present in that sequence. So let's have a sequence first, numbers and enumerable, enumerable, yeah, range from 1 to 6, yeah, 7, 5, 5, 6, okay, and yeah, okay. And now let's create an object. Let's say I have a obj and new operation, and this operation class would hold my numbers, right? Yeah. And then obj would have methods like get numbers, get sum of even numbers, right? Okay, and should be camel case, and okay, and it would return me int sum numbers, and simply print the number and the sum of even numbers, and it would have written sum. Okay, so let's create the application. Let's create general class operation here and get sum of even numbers, and like this. Yep, right there. Okay, and now let's implement the logic, and it will return me the sum of this dot numbers. Let's find the numbers first, that are the even numbers. I modulus 2 0, and then simply sum them, right? Yeah, it's all there, and you can see it's working. Let's check if it works. Yeah, sum of even number is 12. It is fine, it is working. And now what is data hiding here? Let's start with the data hiding first. So basically, as I said, that we implement data hiding using the private, that is the sex modifier. So here we have a data hiding, right? And with this object you can see that you cannot access the numbers. that means it is hidden from the world, from this client. Client cannot access the numbers, right? Yes. So this is simply data hiding. And the get sum of even numbers will not give you how it does it. That is, how it calculates the even numbers and then how does it sum the numbers. It could be anything. So the implementation or the logic is hidden from the world, and this is nothing. This is just encapsulation. That's it. This is encapsulation, hiding information, hiding logic, how the things is done into the method, into the concrete method, is encapsulation. Easy. So now the next is, let's implement the abstraction now. What is abstraction? Okay, so to explain the concept of abstraction, I have equation here, that is the abstraction is equal to data hiding plus encapsulation. To make my point clear, I have made some changes to my code, and now you can see that I have two classes. One is the operation even and another is the operation odd, and I also have a separate file for these operations. And you can see that I have a interface I operation with method get sum of numbers, which is implemented by both of these classes, and they have already given their own implementation. And as you can see, get sum of numbers provide me the even numbers, and for the odd I have this not equal to 0 condition. And you can see the signature is same but the logic is different. So as you can see here, is what abstraction is providing me here is that it is hiding numbers, right? This if I remove this data hiding and this encapsulation, and I also, if I'm creating this new operation and by using this I operation, then operation will only allow me to access what is defined in the get sum of numbers. For instance, let me make this public, and now you will see the difference. I can't still access the number, right? Because it is not because the numbers is not defined in the interface, so you cannot access it. And that's how the abstraction is about hiding the data. So this is how abstraction works. So basically abstraction hiding the data and also hiding the logic. And so encapsulation is subset of abstraction. So that's how we are going to differentiate between the abstraction and the encapsulation. I hope I make my point. So if there is some confusion or some point is not clear, please ask me and comment into the below this video. Thanks for watching this.